Yo, what's good? It's your boy Quincy Murdoch with another episode of Not Just Music Podcast where we keep it real and honest always. I want to talk about some music today. I want to talk about some music. Not Just Music Podcast as it sounds. We talk way more than just music. We talk about culture, we talk about society, we talk about problems, we just talk about real life. But me and Dewan actually met on the music tip. That's the foundation. The music was what brought me and my co-host together. So from time and time again, we like to bring up music topics and Black history in those music topics. So as we know, music today, specifically hip hop, R&B too, all across the board, women are really taking over the music, the culture. Every time you look in the top of the charts, it's a female. They've gained their rights, rightfully so, what I'm saying, in the music game. Before it was Nicki Minaj, before it was the Cardi B's, before it was the SZAs, it was the Sugar Hills game, Rappers Delight. Okay. So the Sugar Hills game, Rappers Delight, actually became the first commercially successful rap record. Okay. It's for my hip hop fans. Billboard has called Sylvia Robinson hip hop's first godmother, but she still never seems to get the credit she deserves for cultivating the genre of rap. In the summer of 1979, Robinson conceived and produced the single Rapper's Delight. This took a culture of music that thrived on the streets and helped to foster it into an art form that was suddenly commercially, that means worldwide, globally, it's big, form that was suddenly commercially viable. The song became the first rap single to dominate the radio and the charts, hitting number 36 on Billboard's Hot 100 and becoming the first rap record to sell over 1 million records.
What's going on? It's your boy Dewan Barino from Not Just Music Podcast. I have a very special offer for you guys via morelabs.com. If you're that type of person who loves to drink coffee, but you don't want to always drink coffee, or if you're the type of person that doesn't drink coffee at all, but needs a very much needed push boost in the morning, we have something for you. Morning recovery supplement. It is very, very useful. It is very, very highly effective. Also, if you're the type of person that, you got drunk the night before and you wake up in the morning, you had that hangover, guess what? It works for you too. All right. So at the end of the day, if you head over there to morelabs.com, we have something set up for you already at checkout. All you have to do is enter the code NJMP and you will receive 25% off instantly. How about that? Can you beat that? Head over to morelabs.com, all right? Peace.
That's big because hip hop at first wasn't acknowledged. Hip hop wasn't popular at first. You got to realize people loved R&B. People love soul music. People are against rap. People are against rap. And then add along a female and a business like music or hip hop. That really was not a turn on back in the days, and leading up to now. Women have to fight for their rights. Men have to fight, black men too, but particularly them black women had to always fight harder to get that spot. So this is important that, she broke those boundaries and those standards and gave Nicki Minaj's and Remy Ma's and Cardi B, Scissors and all these Lotto, Sexy Red, gave these women platforms and the opportunity to put themselves out there and to be acknowledged and to do what they love and to make money from this stuff. Like they said, it was the first album to sell over, a million records, like hip hop album or record to sell over that. So that's huge. That's breaking boundaries, that's breaking standards. And it's always good to acknowledge the ones that came before us that broke those boundaries down. Because if it wasn't for them brawling, we wouldn't be able to walk right now. Shout out to them women out there that's doing some great things. Particularly shout out to my black women out there, that black powerness is doing some amazing things, breaking history. Shout out to SZA. She's always breaking boundaries. I love SZA. Personally, that's one of my favorite artists because she's doing her thing from the music to the movies. That's what it's about. It's about being versatile and it's about being successful at just more than one thing. So I think we took what Sylvia Robinson did, and actually people have did more with that. It's like you let us in the door. Now we're gonna elaborate. Now we're gonna jump on other things. Okay, I can act too. I can be a podcaster too. I can rap. Rap is just the foundation. That's where it starts, but it's more to us. And that's what I love about black people, man. You let us in the door, we're gonna create other avenues for ourselves. And I'm one in particular. I'm a man of many traits. So yeah, this is just another episode, Black History. For all my hip hop fans, the hip it to the hip hoppy, you don't stop. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It's your boy Quincy Murdoch, Not Just Music Podcast. Peace.